push yourself to not think about all that's on the line here in the next couple of weeks and just focus on the day, or do you allow yourself to think about what's out there?
I feel like we've done a really good job at taking things week by week, and that's what's put us in the position that we're in. Like, we obviously know what's ahead of us and how many games that we can potentially play, but the next one's always the most important.
Tru, how do you feel you've progressed this season?
Individually or as a team?
Both.
As a team, I think looking back, since Notre Dame, we've come a really long way. Everybody's getting more comfortable. The wins keep stacking up, and I mean, you guys see it. Individually, I'm just getting more comfortable being out there in front of all the people, just learning more about myself, just knowing that I can do some of the things that I think I can do, and just it's more of a mental thing, because I feel like physically I can do what I need to do to take care of business.
How much are you paying attention to high school playoffs?
I've been paying attention to what De La Salle's doing. I know they're going to the state semifinals against Birmingham Groves.
Yeah.
And when I was in high school, Birmingham Groves never was really a big problem. I never played them, but I think we'll be good.
Did you see Valancourt's stiff arm?
I did not. Was it nice?
That was pretty cool.
All right. Is he a senior now?
Yeah.
Is he going anywhere?
I don't know.
I hope so. I know we got some good players. Yeah, we got some good players.
Yeah.
I know Josh Dobbs has a preferred walk-on here. I've been talking to him. Told him if he needs anything, let me know. But obviously want some more DSL guys coming, because Jared's gone after this year, and I'm going to be the only one left.
How important is it to send the seniors off with this home game?
I mean, it's huge, but it is a win for the whole team too. But seniors, more importantly, it is senior day, and we're all going to be there at some point. And to get some of the guys, especially in the running back room, that everybody's become closer and closer to, it's huge, because I've been, I guess, growing up with them the last couple years.
What's
your
it
pet
like growing
snake?
up with Karan? Sorry. What's it like growing up with Karan?
He's taught me a lot. His maturity, I mean, he's a father, but he's taught me a lot about life, a lot about football, mentally and physically. But I feel like him and a lot of the other older guys have been pretty crucial to my development as well.
How's your pet snake doing?
So he's just getting done shedding. So I haven't been able to play with him for like the last week or so. Because I guess he's blind when he sheds. So it's like dangerous, not dangerous because he's not gonna kill me, but he'll, because they're very, like, the ball pythons, I guess, is a very defensive creature, and like they'll snap at you because they're blind. They don't really know what's going on around them. So I've been just staying clear of them. I actually sprayed a bunch of water in his tank and was helping him take the shed off. It was kind of weird, but like, yeah, that's just something you got to do.
How do you play with a snake?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
I posted a little bit on my Instagram. I don't know how many people have seen it, but I like let him wrap around. So he like really likes the heat around my body, and he'll just like hug my hand or just crawl through my hands. I'm not really comfortable with him like crawling around yet, because Karan told me a story that he let his on his garage floor, and it almost snapped at him because he got a taste of freedom, I guess. But yeah, I'm not ready for that. I let him crawl on my waist one time, and he got his head into my pocket, and he started trying to get into my pocket, and I was like, it's gonna be over if he gets all the way in my pocket, because I'm not gonna reach in there and grab him. So I had to pull him out and hurry up and get him into his cage, and he was in timeout for like a month or a week or so. Something had him, but
What's his name again?
Mako, like based off the shark.
Have you ever thought about getting a dog?
Yeah.
I did last summer. I was like, I really wanted to get a dog, like a small one, because I got a Bernese mountain dog / Bernese, and it's a big dog that my roommate has in my house, and I don't know. I don't have the time for a dog, so it wasn't a good idea. My parents talked me out of that one too.
Seems a little more, lack of a better word, normal than a snake.
Yeah. But I got a snake. It's a lot less time consuming.
Time for a couple more for Tru.
Sure, you mentioned after Notre Dame, what was kind of the key for this team's mindset to not let that loss rattle you guys?
Right after Notre Dame, we started thinking about Western Michigan, and then, we weren't thinking of the college playoff at that point. We were thinking of Western Michigan because our dream to win a national championship wasn't reasonable at that time with Western Michigan being on the clock and just coming off a loss against Notre Dame. So we just, like I've said, take it week by week and really start building to the moment that we're at now and to really focus on Indiana now.
When you lose the opener, do any doubts set in internally, or were you guys full steam ahead the whole time, or did you have to overcome your own doubts?
I would say after the game, obviously it kind of hurts. It hurts losing a rivalry game like that. It hurts losing the season opener. But I would just say just really just had to look past it.
Do you ever have time to watch the defense play on Saturday? Do you try to?
Oh, I watch them. I watch them during practice every day and see what they're capable of. I was on scout team the last 2 years, and I've been able to see everything that they're capable of doing. And say it's a Monday and I was on scout team, you can break a little bit, but after Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's no room in that defense to run. And you guys see it on Saturdays how good they actually are. And actually my freshman year I was a scout team wide receiver, and I was going against Jordan Lewis and Strib, and there's no room to pass on those guys, and it pays off what they do in practice. And,
what do you see from Coach Brown? From having been on scout team, and kind of able to see him.
Being on defense for a month and then being on scout team the last 2 years, it's just he demands so much out of his defense, but he also demands a lot out of the scout offense. So I got to give it a lot of credit to the scout offense, having been on it for the last 2 years, and even seeing them and having some scout running backs in our room. They work their butts off just like we do, and they're just as important to our team's development as any other player on the team. And same with scout defense, scout special teams. They all play a role.
So that makes being on a scout team survivable when you know it's a valued thing.
Yeah, it's valued. The coaches watch every part of practice. We'll be going over scout offense film and looking at the scout running backs, evaluating what they do. And you guys see it that there's scout offensive player of the week, scout offensive player of the year, and same with defense, special teams. So they get recognized, and there's definitely opportunities to move up in each position or even on special teams through scout.
All right, any last ones for Tru?